Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a bonus reading for you guys. This is a general reading as always. It's not going to resonate with every single Taurus out there. So please do take from it whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release what does not resonate with you. All right, guys? If you are interested in obtaining a personal private reading from me, that information is down below in the description box, and I'll also have a list of all of the card decks that I use for my readings. All right, Taurus? So starting off with a focused message from When Spirit Speaks by Medium on a Mission, Heather Fallona. And let's take a look and see for this bonus reading what needs to come through for you, Taurus, okay? And it is timeless, guys, whenever you're guided to tune in and watch, and hopefully the message is something that you can relate to. Let's take a look and see. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. What message, what focus message would you benefit from at this time? Let's see what I'm guided to pull here. I just did a reading. Who was it for? It was for Cancer. So for those of you guys who might be thinking of a Cancer for this reading, perhaps you might want to cross-watch that and see if you can relate to any of those messages. But they received the same exact focus message. Truth Seeker taps into the third eye chakra. And so for some of you guys, you might actually be gifted with clairvoyance and that inner seeing, that gift of psychic ability and just being able to tap into your intuition and having a gift of inner guidance. This does tap into the words I see. Okay, so if that's something that you can relate to, perhaps it is also time for you to look deeply into a situation in order for you to uncover the truth about something or someone, either seeking the truth, finding out the truth, looking for the truth, however way that plays itself out in your life. Okay, Taurus? All right, so let me go ahead and grab an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck. Actually, hold up. I just said Cancer, but I think it was actually Capricorn that this came out for. I've done so many readings today, guys, so if you happen to be a cross watcher, it could either be Cancer or Capricorn. I believe that came out for us. So I just thought that was interesting how the exact same card is the one that I gravitated towards pulling. All right, so from the Moonology card deck for you, Taurus, let's see what else needs to come through for this bonus reading. What else do you need to be made aware of at this time? Work through your fears. This is the new moon in Scorpio. Some of you guys might be thinking of a Scorpio for this reading. Work through your fears. Face your fears. Feel it and walk through it anyway. You know? So if you're going through some challenges in your life, Taurus, and if you're afraid to take a step forward, start making some changes, start implementing a different direction for yourself, face your fears and go through it anyway. You know, that's what I'm guided to tell you here. And if part of the energy of this third eye chakra, you know, truth seeker, and if you have kind of been avoiding the truth in a situation or really feeling the need to finally face the truth, I feel that these two cards are kind of in connection with each other, especially if facing the truth is something that you're fearful of. Okay? All right, so let's start with the Mystic Moon Oracles. Let me go ahead and see what needs to come through this time for you, Taurus. So angels and spirit guides, please. For Taurus, for this bonus reading that is timeless. You could watch this a year from now, and if it happens to resonate, I hope that when you do, that it offers you the guidance that you need. All right, guys. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. What else do we need to know at this time? We do have deception here. And sometimes when we are unable to face the truth of what's going on in our lives. In a way, we're being deceptive with ourselves. This could, of course, also be part of the energy that's coming forward if somebody is deceiving you, coming forward with that deceptive energy. For some of you, of course, it could be a third-party situation, but it doesn't have to be. This deception can come in many forms from people that you interact with. They're not telling you the truth, and perhaps that's why you are seeking it. Okay? Let's see what else. What else, please, for Taurus, angels and spirit guides? Please bring it forward for me. For Taurus. Self-worth. If this person has been deceiving you in some way, shape, or form, Taurus, that is definitely compromising your self-worth, how you see yourself. Your self-confidence may have been affected, your self-esteem. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Taurus, angels and spirit guides, for this bonus reading, please? Settling. Some of you guys might actually be unfulfilled in a connection, or it's just not going the way you're wanting things to. This is coming forward with settling energy. You're just kind of accepting things how they are, and the truth might actually be trying to reach out to you for you to face it. But if you're afraid of facing that, then that's a part of that energy. Work through your fears so that you can overcome it, so that you can actually open your eyes to what's happening in a situation, whether that has something to do with your love life or not. You don't have to just settle. But if you're in this place of having your self-worth be compromised, you're not in the best headspace to be able to make the best decisions for yourself. And perhaps, again, that's where this third eye chakra comes into play. You know, you got to trust your intuition and what you're truly being guided to take in as far as your belief system, what's happening in front of you. You know, it's time to take the blindfold off so you can really see what's going on. And if somebody is being deceptive with you, it'll allow you to really see what's happening. All right, what else, please, for Taurus, angels and spirit guides? What else do we need to know at this time for Taurus? Please bring it forward. What else do we need to know? Ascending. You can actually change the direction of your life, Taurus. Yes, it might be scary, especially if it's uncharted territory, you know, something that takes you out of your comfort zone, especially if you are not in the best headspace as far as how you see yourself. And so rather than facing your fears, you're just settling. In your relationships, whether it has something to do with family, a love connection, co-workers, friends, it doesn't matter. If you are in this space of just accepting things for how they are, and if you're not happy with how things are going, you can change the direction and actually tap into the energy of that ascending energy where you can move forward. You can change your scenery. This taps into that sun energy for me. Okay, that's a part of the energy of that ascending card, and the sun in traditional tarot, Taurus, is beautiful. It's joyful energy. It is cause for celebration. It's positive energy, successful vibrations coming in for you. You have the potential there, but you got to get out of this space of just settling for things in your life. Bottom of the deck is vibrations. Makes total sense. You know, tapping into the energy of what the law of attraction brings in for us. Whatever vibrations you put out into the world, into this universe, is what tends to attract itself back to you. So change your vibration. Turn it around. Don't just settle. Put yourself first. And if you know somebody's not telling you the truth, call them out on it, you know? Maybe that's what you're afraid of, to just call them out on it. But once you do that, that actually puts you in a better place, a better path. And that instantly changes what you're putting out there vibrationally, because you're slowly coming to the realization that the truth is finally here. Face it, you know? All right, guys. So I feel like grabbing some tarot now from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. What else needs to come through for this bonus reading? Please bring it forward for us at this time. For Taurus, please. Angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know for Taurus? Two of Pentacles. Balancing act. Perhaps that's what you feel you're doing right now. Just kind of getting back, can't speak. Kind of just getting by and having that need for balancing things in your life. This is earth energy, which is you. It's the need for balance and adaptability in one's life, you know, and that's not the easiest thing to do when we're feeling overwhelmed by life, by people. It's falling right below that deception card, especially if somebody is not telling you the truth, being dishonest with you, or being manipulative. And if you are unaware of that, that may actually be affecting how you see yourself. Interesting. Let's grab some more. What else, please, for Taurus? You've got me all tongue-tied, Taurus. What else do we need to know, please, angels and spirit guides, for my Tauruses? The Nine of Cups. A romantic gesture. Water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, guys. So there might be somebody out there, actually, who might reach out to you and just bring forward a very romantic gesture that is indicated by that card. It could be the person that you're thinking about, certainly, for this reading. Could be somebody new. It could also, and I can't help but tap into this since we do have that deception card, it could be someone that you're with that just starts demonstrating all of these romantic gestures just to be able to hold on to you. It's almost like they know that you have the capability of ascending your life forward, or if they have been deceptive with you and that you're looking for the truth, they don't want you to find out the truth. That's a part of what I'm tapping into there. Because this person could very well be very romantic, very charming. That could be a part of their energy. But, you know, I can't help but tie that in with this deception energy too. Normally, I really feel that this Nine of Cups is a good person. And they might be. But I feel here that there's something that they are not telling you, that they're not coming from a place of honesty, I feel. You may or may not already know this, Taurus, or you're afraid to know it. You're afraid to find out the truth about this person. And so rather than doing a little bit of digging and facing your fears and walking through that fear to get to the truth, you just settle. You would rather just settle. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Taurus? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for Taurus. Look at that, see? 10 of Cups. Contentment and joy. You can find this, Taurus, but you can't settle, okay? By getting past this energy of just accepting things as they are, especially if you're not fulfilled and you're not happy and you know it, or you're afraid to really face the music and just get real with yourself that it's just not happening between you and this person. It's not enough for them to be romantic. They have to show up in other ways too. And I feel this person just hasn't been able to do that for you. I think part of your fears too, Taurus, is that perhaps there was a time when you really pictured this person to be the one, your person for the rest of your life. And what they've been showing you, unfortunately, is not their real self. They're pretending to be something they're not, maybe. And if they've kind of been picking up from your energy that you're about to check out or switch directions or end the connection, all of a sudden they're being very romantic and charming, trying to promise you the world, trying to let you know that you guys can actually achieve this 10 of Cups energy, contentment and joy. But they have to be able to deliver. And I feel that the person that you're thinking about for this reading just might be falling short of that. Could be. The card right after that is the Judgment card. Karma review is what that card says. The Judgment card typically taps into fire energy, so Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And it's a rebirth. It's a spiritual awakening. It is a resurrection, a renewal. And that's something that you can offer yourself by way of this Ascending card. Switching directions, It's a transformation. But the question is, Taurus, will you allow this transformation? Will you allow this new phase to come in for you? Because there is some sort of wake-up call here that's trying to grab your attention. And for some of you who might actually be in separation from somebody, this is the need for seeking forgiveness from somebody. And some of you guys might actually want to reconcile with this individual. And you certainly have that prerogative to welcome this person back into your life. That's definitely a possibility here. But a part of the Judgment energy too is evaluating the past and to see, is it really worth it to go back to this person who may not have been being truthful with you, or again, pretending to be something that they're not, being romantic and charming. But if that ends up not being the real self of what they're showing you, if that's really not who they are, then yeah, they are being deceptive. So it's almost like the person that you fell in love with really isn't the person that you fell in love with, if they're being deceptive with you. And for some of you guys, part of that deception too could be a third-party situation. Or they're just a habitual liar, that type of energy. But the Judgment card is the need for forgiveness, acceptance, and healing in order for you to move forward. And sometimes if you don't get those things from the other person, those are things that you need to offer yourself, is forgiveness, and to be able to accept things the way they are, to bring about healing on your own so that you can ascend and move forward. But the Judgment card definitely brings about change and the need for some major significant changes in your life, Taurus, and you need to recognize that. That's also a part of the truth that wants to come in for you. And if you're afraid to evaluate where things are right now, this might just take a little bit longer for you to move forward. So work on facing your fears. It will truly bring you the healing that you so need at this time, But at the same time too, with that Judgment card, it's like, you got to make decisions But take your time doing that, because you ultimately don't want to revert back to where you were. You want to make better decisions moving forward. But the Judgment card, beautiful card, because it actually brings forward improved conditions in your life. But you got to be honest and trust what you know to be your truth. So it's perfect that we do have that third eye chakra coming forward, because it's time. It's time for you to face it and just live in your truth, bury the past, start over, welcome in a new beginning for yourself. You can absolutely do that, and look at the bottom of the deck. Do you see this, guys? It's the sun. I love this card. I love the progression of these cards. Illumination and growth. That's what's coming in for you, Taurus. You start off with deception, and here we are with the sun. The sun is joy. The sun is success. The sun is celebration. The sun is positivity. And I already mentioned that to you with this ascending card. It's there for you in the horizon, but you gotta get on this journey and get going. You don't have to settle with where you're at if it's not fulfilling you, if it's not giving you the joy, and if it's not uplifting you. It's time to face the truth, Taurus. I feel some of you guys may have been running away from it. Well, it's time. Okay? It's time to face it. This is ultimately the most positive card in tarot, and you guys have it. It is truly, Taurus, your moment to shine. Truly, it's time. It's your turn. For those of you guys going through some health struggles, the sun is bringing forward the ability to improve your health and bring back your vitality. Prosperity is coming in for you. The truth will be revealed with the sun. That's another energy that the sun is tapping into. Anything that's in the dark will be illuminated. And part of what the sun illuminates is the truth. It's really coming full circle here. You can accomplish so much in your life, Taurus. This also taps into the possibility of marriage and unions, of course. And I feel here, once you are able to walk away from what no longer serves you and get yourself onto a different path, the future has a very happy energy coming in for you, especially as well in love and romance, and of course life, just life, especially if it's been challenging, if you've made, let's just say, not the best choices. You got the sun on your side. Okay? You've got the sun on your side, Taurus. Let's add to this with some romance angels. Let's see what else needs to come in for you, Taurus. What else? So angels and spirit guides, please bring forward whatever messages need to come through in love and romance for Taurus. Let's take a look, guys, and see. Whoa, I have 3 million cards flying out. Sorry, I mean literally, it all flew out. Let me start that again. Hold on, let me grab the ones that literally, guys, flew out. 1 second. Okay, it's way too many, so I gotta start over. I mean, the angels really want to communicate something to you, Taurus, in regard to your romantic connections. What do we have? Oh, we have a separation. Look at that. Or this is what needs to happen if it hasn't happened already. A separation needs to happen from someone, Taurus, that you feel you've just been settling. Somebody who's coming forward with deception. They're not telling you the truth. They're not. And the sooner you come to that realization, which I feel here, again, is tied into your fears, then you you'll be able to definitely make the necessary changes to put you on a different path. I feel it's time. The sun will illuminate a different path for yourself. And it's up to you, of course, to pay attention to the direction that you're going. You can have this 10 of Cups. You can have it. But I feel, for those of you resonating with this, you've tried your damnedest to just make it work with this person that you have in mind for this reading. And I feel here that it's just been a struggle and that they haven't been the right kind of partner for you. So if this separation hasn't happened already, I feel it's eventual, but it's actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing for you. Look at the card right after that. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you got to pay attention. Let me grab one more. One more card, please, for Taurus. And hopefully they won't all go flying out. So angels and spirit guides. What else? Look at this now. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this is coming through for those of you who might actually want to stick it out. Everybody's got their own free will, because I can give you advice on what I feel would be best for you in regard to a situation that truly isn't serving you. But everybody's got their own free will. And if you want to give it another try, by all means, work on your partnership. Nobody can stop you from putting in effort towards a connection, a relationship, if that's truly what you're wanting. But there has to come a time when you have to face the truth, Taurus. And if it's just been on this never-ending hamster wheel of continuing to try and be in this balancing act in your life, trying to keep the balance, trying to keep the peace, then you're never going to get off that hamster wheel. So, just be careful as to where you direct your energies and how you're using your time, and make sure that it's worth it. If you're going to work on it, make sure it's worth it, and don't just settle. If you are settling, and of course you're the only person that would know that, that's another reason why you need to face the truth and work through your fears and face it. If you can honestly say that you're not settling, by all means, stick it out, work on the challenges, but I can't help but look at this next card. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, especially in regard to your love life. It's time. I kind of feel for some of you that you've been on this ride that's just going out of control, and it's been a while, and it's time to get off the ride. Find a different ride where you're actually fulfilled and happy and having a good time with someone, rather than encountering one challenge after the other. And if they're not being truthful with you, it's time to go. It's time to go. All right. So let's add some Infinity Oracle to this by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time? Bring it forward for me. What else do we need to know? Look at that. Spending quality time. I feel that, at the end of the day, whoever it is that you are thinking about for this reading, Taurus, whether you are in a relationship that you're just settling for, or if this is something that you are seeking for yourself by way of a new relationship, this is certainly possible. And not to say that all the times that you've spent with this person that's coming forward with that deceptive energy, not to say that every second you've spent with them has been bad. I'm sure it hasn't been, which is why you're sticking around, for some of you guys, and with the hope that you will find happiness with this person long term. And if you are feeling and remembering the times that you guys spent together, it's being indicated here. But for some of you, I really feel that part of this energy could potentially be coming in for a future connection, somebody that can offer you the type of quality time that you can spend with somebody and know that they're coming from a place of truth and love and pure love, not somebody who's pretending to be something that they're not. Okay? Look at this next card. We've got Peeper. That's somebody who's watching you, somebody who is keeping tabs on you from a distance. You know, it's flattering for like 5 seconds, and then it comes off as kind of creepy. You know, somebody who's keeping tabs on you. They might even know where you live, and they might be checking you out on social media, you know. And part of this deceptive energy from this card, you know, they're hiding behind a tree. This person is basically hiding behind a window or blinds, and they're just looking through the blinds. I mean, it is kind of deceptive energy, or they might not want you to know that they're looking at you. That type of vibration that I'm tapping into there. Look at this bottom of the deck, healing love. I feel here, Taurus, that that's what you need. You need somebody that can offer you the right kind of love that's actually very healing for you. Because I feel for some of you guys who are just settling in a relationship, it's almost like your heart is breaking slowly. Ever so slowly it's breaking, because it's just not turning into the type of relationship that you've been looking for. And I feel here that you are so deserving of somebody that can love you the way you need to be loved, and that's ultimately what's going to heal your heart. Because finally you've found somebody that's worthy of your heart, that's worthy of being with you. Okay? So let's add to this, guys, with some signs from Spirit. Love Oracle. Again, by Mystic Moon. So I'm using quite a few of Angela's cards here for this reading. So let's take a look and see what Spirit needs to say here. Angels and Spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know? Flame and eternity, which to me taps into twin flame energy. You know, so some of you guys may actually be in a twin flame connection. Twin flame connections, as fairy tale-ish as it may sound, you know, it can also have some difficult periods to it, especially those of you guys who are in separation from a twin flame. It can definitely have its very challenging moments, and but it's definitely not a perfect connection by any means. And if you feel, Taurus, that you have found somebody that identifies with this twin flame connection, perhaps that's what's really keeping you tied to this person, and just because you feel so drawn to them energetically, just definitely know that if you're feeling unbalanced and that you are just in a space of this settling energy, that even though you might identify with a twin flame connection, you don't have to stay there. Okay? Yes, you guys might have shared some great times together, but you also need to know when it's time to go. This is the bottom card, 444. Your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. Beautiful card. So you can welcome in the energy of that 444 card. And if you have been working very hard at improving the quality of your life, then this is coming in for you if it hasn't already. And for others, I can't help but tap into the energy that a future love connection that you make could actually be the twin flame connection that you're meant to find. So that's a possibility here for some of you guys. Look at this card. We have white, purity, innocence, safety, and light. It's interesting how it mentions the word safety. When we feel like we're in danger, in some way, shape, or form in regard to an experience or somebody that's in our life that puts us in a place where we don't feel safe. You know, I feel that could be part of the vibration as well from that deception card. Somebody pretending to be there for you, but really they're not. And we've got the light once again. The angels are watching out for you, Taurus. You know, let them guide you towards the path truly that is meant to put you in a better place, put you on a better path in your life. You don't have to settle, but you got to face the truth of what's happening in a particular situation that's been weighing you down or overwhelming you. Okay? All right, guys. So let me set these guys aside. And let me grab some healing messages here for you, Taurus. So angels and spirit guides for Taurus, please. What else needs to come through for my Tauruses at this time for this bonus reading, please? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for me. Okay. See that? You've got new love that will eventually come in for you, Taurus. And again, I'm feeling for some of you, this new love might be a twin flame connection. That's a possibility here. So don't be afraid to walk away from something, a situation, a relationship where you just feel like you're just accepting things for how they are, even if they're not that great. You can find a different path for yourself. You can change the vibration of what you put out there. That law of attraction is powerful, Taurus. Take advantage of it. What you put out into this universe will come back to you. It's what you attract. So change your vibration. Put yourself in a place of positive energies, and that's what you will bring back towards you. You have the capability of finding love again. So don't ever be afraid to walk away from a situation that truly is no longer serving you. It's no longer serving you, I feel, for some of you guys. Bottom of the deck. Forgiveness. And I feel part of the forgiveness has to be for yourself. You know, sometimes we can be a little bit harsh with ourselves, especially if we feel that we've just made one bad decision after another and we blame ourselves. You know, so part of this forgiveness, I feel, Taurus, has to come from you to you. And it's going back to this judgment card energy, the need for forgiveness, to accept things the way they are, to start the healing process so that you can move forward. I feel here that these messages specifically, Taurus, it's for you. It's for you. So allow those things to start coming in for you because you've got the sun on your side. Joy and success, guys. It truly is the most positive energy in tarot. Comes from the sun, and you've got it. You've got it here. Okay, Taurus? All right, guys. So let's close out your reading with some final thoughts from the guardian angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Some final words to close out this reading for my Tauruses for this bonus reading, please. Let me grab this bottom card. And I can't help but look at the next card after that, which is forgiveness again. So I'm going to pull that. Okay. So first card out the gate, we've got inner child. This card reads, nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. And I feel for my Tauruses who really haven't had a whole lot of playtime in a while. It's time. You know, nurture yourself, take care of yourself. And that's what's going to bring about this healing love for you as well. Because sometimes it starts with us. You know, it's up to us to heal our own heart sometimes if we don't get the healing from somebody else. We need to nurture ourselves. Okay? We also have the trust card coming forward here. This card reads, you are looking at a situation from purely a physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. You needed this, Taurus. So remember, work through your fears. These two focused messages that came through for this reading, really fitting. And finally, again, we've got forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. Taurus, I really feel you guys needed to hear that. Whoever is resonating with this reading, guys, I really feel, and I'm tapping to your energy, that you guys really needed to hear this. So I really hope that it helped you open up your eyes to the need for facing the truth in whatever situation is weighing you down. It's okay to be afraid, but you got to face your fears and walk through your fears anyway. That's what's going to get you onto the other side. That's what's going to get you to the path that is being illuminated by the sun, so that you can welcome in joy, so that you can welcome in success, so that you can welcome in positivity in your life for a change. You've got it on your side, Taurus. Just go get it, you know? Go get it. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading. There's a lot here for you to take in, Taurus, and I really hope that it helped you in whatever way it needed to come through for you. And if I may be of assistance for you, Taurus, in any way through a private reading, please don't hesitate to reach out. All of that information is down below in the description box, and I'll be back soon with more readings, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Take care.